Welcome back, everyone. Joining us now is Gigi Gonzalez, a financial advocate with Intuit, to talk about the importance of financial wellness and what tips you can use to help build your future on a strong financial bedrock. Gigi, can you tell us a little bit more about why January is a pivotal moment for financial change and how we can build better fiscal habits?
Yes, so financial resolutions are very popular this time of the year, just like people wanting to hit the gym or get healthier. We did a survey at Intuit, and what stood out is how focused people are on their financial wellness going into 2026. Out of the thousands that were surveyed, an astonishing 93% said that they plan to transform how they manage their money this year, with the top 3 priorities being increasing savings, paying down debt, and boosting their income. Another interesting data point here is 54% of Americans said they have financial regrets on how they managed money last year, and they're using the new year as a reset to get back on track.
Well said. So what are some steps that we can follow now to make sure that we are saving more and sticking to our financial habits?
Yes. So the great way to do that is by creating money routines that work. And money routines that work are the ones where you start small and you stay consistent. So I'll give you some tips to do that. Tip 1 would be make a money date. So set up weekly money check-ins with yourself so that your finances feel familiar and they're not as scary anymore. Review how you did on your spending and take note of how you're doing on other things like saving and working towards paying off debt. Tip 2, set one money goal at a time. So instead of trying to knock them all out at once, try tackling them one at a time. And making these as specific as possible is really going to help here. So for example, set a specific amount of how much you want to have in savings at the end of the month to help keep you accountable. And tip 3, spend on what really matters most to you. Here, I'll share a personal example. This year, I am being very intentional on improving the quality of my sleep. And so for me, it would make sense that I would spend money on things like sleeping gummies or noise machines to help me improve my quality of sleep. But I am being ruthless and cutting out expenses for things that don't matter to me, like upgrading my phone just because I have the option to.
What are some steps that we can follow to make sure we're saving more and sticking to those financial habits?
Yeah, so I think it's important to understand what are some behaviors that can trip people up when they are trying to adopt healthier money habits. So, it's one thing to get on the momentum of the new year and be excited to practice these new habits, but to actually stick to them is a hard part, right? And if you are feeling like that, you're not alone, because Intuit found that 77% of people struggle to cut back on spending on social plans like dining out or going out for events. And another 45% said that impulsive buys have thrown off their budgets in the past. So it's important to know that those are things that can trip you up. To prevent this, I love to embrace a budget that takes care of your obligations first, but also allows for flexibility. So what that looks like is you outline all your fixed expenses, like your bills, your debt obligations, your retirement contributions, how much you want to put away towards savings. And as soon as the money hits, you have your money siphoned into those buckets so that those categories are taken care of. Then whatever is left over is for you to spend guilt-free, because again, the important things are already taken care of. So you're not left wondering if you're going to have enough money, you're not going to have any surprises at the end of the month, and you're going to be making that forward progress towards your goals.